Tamra, you're in Lower Manhattan. You are standing in front of the newly opened Freedom Tower. A lot of us saw Saturday Night Live on Saturday. Chris Rock had a few things to say about the new tower.
Check out this video. It's gone viral. It's of Chris Rock delivering his opening monologue on Saturday Night Live over the weekend.
They should change the name from the Freedom Tower to the Never Going In There Tower. Because I'm never going in there. There is no circumstance that will ever get me in that building. Are you kidding me?
It was 13 years ago that terrorist attacks on 9/11 took down the Twin Towers. Well, finally, they have been rebuilt and companies are moving back in. Conde Nast, the major media giant, is bringing 3,400 people to work here in this building, but it's being overshadowed by this controversy online.
They're going to put some mandatory stuff in there, stuff you can't get out of, like the IRS, family court, DMV. Because they put a sunglass hut in there, it's going to be empty.
People online have been a little outraged by these comments.
That's pretty funny.
I asked people what they thought, and guess what? So far, no one even watched Saturday Night Live, but I did ask them how they felt about someone making a joke out of 9/11 and One World Trade.
I try and use humor to make things easier for myself, and I think people just do use humor.
Shouldn't be joked around.
You think it's still sacred?
Definitely.
If I was asked the question, is it too early to make jokes about 9/11, I would probably say the same thing. But when you see Chris Rock deliver this monologue, it's hilarious.
People need to relax. I mean, that's what comedians do. That's what Chris Rock does. I mean, and I've been to a Chris Rock show. Everything from police brutality to slavery to politics are all things he puts out there. He wants you to laugh, but he wants you to think.
I understand the feeling of maybe not wanting to go inside that building. You know, you have to live your life. You have to move on. But there is no way, if you lived through 9/11, that you wouldn't take a moment and think going in that building is scary.
To me, if you took Chris Rock seriously, if he was making a serious political statement, you could say dramatic things like, well, the terrorists win. But he wasn't. He was making a joke. The guy's a comedian. I don't know if it's going to help Saturday Night Live ratings, but anyway, it was a pretty good show. High speed.